Katrina, is that your breakfast?
I'm afraid not.
Yeah, I'm not afraid. I would hope that's not your breakfast. That is a lot of meat and juices there. We have an exciting live today. I'm really excited. But we're here. Hello. Welcome, everyone, to another live post here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. We are over here at Feline Meadows. This would be Haley the Bobcat. Hi, boys. Hi, Dietary. And we are saying hello to cats right now, but then we're going to go out the back of the building, Katrina, and go feed some hungry kitties. So I'm excited. And who are we meeting with today?
We are meeting with tigers Noah and Elizabeth and Cougar Blaze.
Well, I'm excited. Let's see who's in the building right now. Is anyone eager? I think everybody's out and ready to eat. Yeah. So we'll give some chuffs to Griffin and Dimitri here. Hi, Dimitri. No, Griffin. Hopefully we're still connected. I don't know if I'm seeing anything. There are some people. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another live post here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. We are at Rescue and Sanctuary to over 150 wildcats in need. And today we're going to be doing some feeding with caretaker Katrina here, animal care intern Justin. I have Victoria here from the media team. And we're just going to be hanging out with Noah, Elizabeth, and Blaze the Cougar, so I'm super excited. All right, Katrina, whenever you're ready, what's on the diet today?
Well, for Noah and Elizabeth, it's going to mostly be quarters, and for Blaze, we got some beef as well as a quarter.
Okay, and the quarters are chicken, correct?
Yes,
okay.
Chicken quarters.
So chicken and beef, I'm seeing a very exciting one cat, and then Justin's going to feed another?
Yes. So we'll try and use space to separate them. Sometimes I'll use like water buckets and stuff, like natural features to just kind of give them that buffer space. Mm-hmm. But I'll be feeding Noah today, and he'll be feeding Elizabeth, and we'll just kind of feed them piece by piece and communicate as to how much we have left so that they don't go into each other's spaces.
Well, perfect. All right, well, you get that ready. I'm going to respond to some comments here. Good morning. Andrea saying hi to Katrina. Hi, Heidi from California. Probably warmer, I would imagine, than we are right now. Christine, good morning. Hi, Marcy. Good to see you. And we're getting everybody's breakfast ready. I guess it is technically still morning. Let's see Elizabeth over here. Carrie saying rough internet, but good morning. I almost just tripped Carrie. I think it's rough all around, but we're getting settled in here. That would be Elizabeth, kind of eyeing her food. Marilyn,
probably
hello.
A little bit.
Cat Shield saying quarters and beef. Elizabeth's getting more perky here. I'm waiting for her to kind of fly off her platform. I know that these two have a very healthy, pretty excited for breakfast this morning. And even Noah getting excited about his ball. We'll start down here with Noah, and then we'll loop our way back to Elizabeth. Good morning, Angela. And both Katrina and I are mic'd up, so you might hear some very happy tiger noises over here. What do you think, Noah? And Katrina, Noah is, if I heard correctly, on about 6 pounds or so, maybe a little more.
Got about 4 pounds. Since he's been acting a little hungry recently, he was up to 7, but I gave him just a little extra just so that...
Yeah.
Because he's been very hungry.
I know, you have a good appetite, Noah. Yeah, I'm going to keep moving here, Katrina, because we're having a little bit of trouble with internet, so we're going to go over to Elizabeth. But I think it's worth pointing out, and what I find interesting, what a lot of people find interesting, is that, 5, 6, 7 pounds, think about it. In the wild, a tiger like Elizabeth would be eating, maybe once or twice a week at most, and even that is pretty generous, and they'd be eating very large portions at in one sitting. And so Elizabeth eating, what does she at, Justin?
Got one more chicken quarter left.
And she's probably at like 5 to 6 pounds a day, would you say? Do you know off the top of your head?
She's about 5.
5. So 5 pounds a day, that adds up. So I think that's interesting. That was your last bit of chicken, Miss Elizabeth. But Elizabeth keeping a very healthy appetite. She says, I don't want my juice. I just want more chicken.
Well, it's all done.
What do you think, Elizabeth? Is that a yummy breakfast? Looks like Noah's finishing up over there with his juices. Internet connection. Maybe over by Blaze it'll be a little bit of soda. And so, right, Noah? What did you think of your breakfast? Was it delicious? Big guy, you're so handsome. Faith saying good morning to Katrina. Hi, Katrina. Noah and Elizabeth. Gentle giant Noah. Donna saying hello. Hello, hello, everyone. Noah, are you getting the last of those juices? He says I can't leave anything.
You can't leave one scrap behind.
No, exactly. Oh, you're such a beautiful boy. You're such a beautiful boy. And I'm seeing, a little maybe chicken juice beard, frothing up on his chin.
Sometimes it happens to us all,
Oh, it looks like we have a birthday. It looks like it's Chizzy's birthday. Happy birthday, Chizzy. Glad you could join us for a birthday live post. We'll chalk this up to Noah, Elizabeth, and Blaze celebrating your birthday this morning. And just as you said, what better way to celebrate than with the resident cats at TWS? What do you think, Noah? Maybe we'll have to get a birthday chuff by the end of the live post for Chizzy. Noah and Katie. Tiger Chuffs, you saying hello to everyone? You're the most beautiful chuff. And Noah chuffing back to you. And I like seeing this. I think this is a good moment, Elizabeth. Elizabeth is chuffing to me and chuffing to all of you on the camera. But more so, she's also chuffing to Noah over here. They're having an interaction, they just ate food. And they're kind of telling each other like, hey, I'm done. My space is good. You're good to be in my bubble again. So I like seeing that cool little tiger behavior tidbit there as they chuff back and forth to each other. That was very polite. What do you think? And thanks, Faith, for posting the links to these two stories. Elizabeth was once a high school mascot, or of sorts, I should say. She was an Obi tiger. At high school, would wheel tiger cubs out into the middle of the football field. Those tigers were called Obi tigers, and she used to be an Obi. She then went to another facility that we took her from. She was originally witness protection along with Noah, but these two now get to live wild at heart forever here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, right, Elizabeth? It's for cats like you that we educate against the captive exploitation of tigers. And for you, Noah, big man. Lots of chuffs. Hi, Noah. Good morning. Well, we're just full of chuffs, aren't we? I go, well, thanks, you two. Good to see you. We're going to go hang out with Blaze now. On to another resident here at Feline Meadows. I like Feline Meadows, and that's referring to this building right here, the Central Animal Building, and all the cats that live in here. We have lots of different species in this building, Katrina. Yes. Why don't you go down the list of who lives over here?
Well, we got Blaze, Snow, and Storm, who are all cougars. Then we get to Dimitri and Griffin, two of the tigers. Then Henry and Haley, two bobcats. And then Tarek and Polina, two tigers. And then Noah and Elizabeth, another two tigers.
And just really quickly while we're still standing here, Barbara asking, are these two newly put together? Nope, they came together. These two have been longtime companions. Boyfriend, girlfriend, companions, however you want to put it. These two love each other a lot, and they did come to the Wildcat Sanctuary together. And that's why you're so sweet to each other, full of chuffs. Sweet Noah and sweet Elizabeth. All right, well, with that, on to Blaze. I'm excited. Debbie, the snow has really melted. I'll say that it has warmed up quite a bit the past few days. It's probably about 40 degrees right now, and then this weekend it dips again, Katrina, which I'm not too.
It dips down to like 10 degrees.
Yeah.
The high of -7. So
oh my gosh, you survived that. So yeah, the dip won't be too severe, but it has been quite warm, and because of that, quite a bit of snow melt. All right, well, I see a very eager cougar.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, Blaze. Chizzy, are they getting meat juices with their meal today? Of course. Every meal they get juices. And we'll be quiet so we can hear some cougar noises here. Blaze, you're a quiet eater. You're quieter than Langley and Denoma and Noah.
Well, when he's waiting for his food, he'll let you know with his noises then.
I heard that he's a crier.
Yes.
Yes.
He's become quite the crier in the recent months.
I heard that in the evenings, especially if you go in the building, he is ready and waiting and exclaiming quite audibly that he's ready for some food.
Yes. He's very eager for his evening med piece.
Blaze is gorgeous, Angela. He is one of our wild-born cougars. The cougars here that have been unfortunately orphaned. And Sanctuary ends up being their forever home. And Blaze, you're about to get a big chunk here. But easy peasy through the fence and off he goes with his chicken. I think a good example. Beautiful. And they are. Blaze is not only a wild-born cougar, but just being a cougar, genetically, he is going to be inclined to be the predator that he is. So seeing him take that chicken quarter off, go enjoy it a little farther away from humans, I'm not surprised by that. And even hearing him crunch, Katrina, it's quite impressive to know and understand the power that he has, Mr. Blaze. And I know that Blaze has a lot of sponsor parents, so I'm seeing some people getting tagged, which is exciting. I'm glad we get to come over here to the back of Feline Meadows today. Sometimes, as we've even experienced on this live, the internet can be a little spotty, but it seems to be holding out right now, which is very nice. Chizzy, Blaze likes to eat like I do, fast. Blaze did. He blew through that. And does he have some juice, Katrina? Will he come up for juice?
He does, and he will come up for juice.
That seems to be what everybody's excited for right now, is some juice. Daria, the man, the myth, the amazing Blazers. There he is, coming for his juice. Is that delicious?
I got a couple little scrappies. Do you want the small piece? Okay.
He says, yes, I'll take anything and everything that you have, please.
And that's, I don't know if I can even, I don't even know if that one will even, okay. I think I'll try one.
Even licking off the last morsels off the fence there. Faith commenting on his beautiful long tail. I think cougars are so beautiful. Not to diss on any other cats, Katrina, here, but I think the fact that they are native to North America, I think that's the coolest. I've said that on many live posts. I just think they're so beautiful. And Blaze, you are no exception.
I can't deny that cougars are probably my favorites to work with here.
So. Yeah, you're pretty stunning, Blaze. And you're chatty. Lots to say. No more Blazers. What do you think? I'm also seeing a little, juice beard happening. Milk mustache comes in the form of juice beard here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Yes, Ellen, tongs equal the amazing juice delivery system. For those wondering, juice. Juice for wildcats, Katrina. Why don't you tell us what juice is for a wildcat? Well, it's meal prep remains. We'll just say that. But he wouldn't have it any other way. It's a nice little treat, but also a nice little hydration tidbit. I think it's good for the cats. It has many benefits, and clearly
cats like him and cats like Snow and Storm, it's also a tool to get them more used to us and eating from tongs and stuff.
Yeah, that's such a good point. And why don't you go into that room? They now kind of have what we call a howdy door in their room to where they can see each other. They've made significant progress. So kind of what you were saying is that having a treat like that or something that they enjoy helps make husbandry easier.
Yes, because once they kind of get used to us and get that juice and they stay with us, then they kind of see, hey, they're not so bad. And now, the way that they are, they kind of hang out with us. They come back in, and they did have the howdy door, and they got pretty close to each other. It's quite cute. There was a couple of videos of Blaze rolling on his back, reaching for the others and stuff.
Blazers, What do you think? Yeah, and I think just pointing out, these cats are in captivity. I mentioned that Blaze is a wild-born cougar who was unfortunately orphaned, and if he hadn't come to sanctuary, who knows what his fate might have been. There's some legal boundaries within that. Usually with U.S. Fish and Wildlife, there's a 24-hour window for those cubs who are orphaned to be placed, and so Blaze being here in captivity, we don't want that to be a stressful experience for him, and that's for any of our cats here. So when we say that it's nice to see them hanging out with us or to take juice from tongs, that's just because we know that sanctuary life is not stressful for them and that we can help them. As a no-contact sanctuary, we aren't entering enclosures with our cats, we aren't petting them, and so to be able to have those boundaries but still take care of our cats in the most ethical and efficient way is very important. And some of that does have to do with the cats working with us, right, Katrina?
Yes. We rely on them to shift in so we can get into their yards. And some of them aren't always the greatest fans of it. So like cats like Blaze, we don't lock him in every day, just so that he still feels comfortable to come into the building and stay with us and stuff.
Exactly.
We
and
don't want to make any of those experiences stressful on them.
And I think even just seeing him now, Katrina, grooming himself with all of us right here. I mean, there's 4 of us here. I think this is the epitome of comfort and happiness for a wild handsome man. He says, well, let me just check and make sure there's not any chicken juice left. Kim, giving you a little kudos, Katrina, and the caretaking team in general. The Cougars have come such a long way. Great job, caretaking team. You all do such an incredible job. What do you think, Blaze? Well, let's go check in with Noah and Elizabeth a little more. What are you up to for the rest of the day? Katrina, what does your caretaking routine have in store for you?
Well, we already cleaned all of these yards.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah.
More spot cleans rather than full cleans.
We do have a busy day. We're going to walk this way, Katrina, because the internet is being a little moody. Busy turns. And actually, Katrina, why don't you, I'm going to pass your mic. This, in your fingers and toes, Noah. With you. What you've been working on the past few weeks as an animal care intern.
A makeshift ball pit for the bobcats Kaya and Bogart over in Cattail Creek. It's going to consist of toilet paper, sheep's wool, streamers.
Yeah, and that's a enrichment project overall, correct? Okay, so you were told come up with something original, make it into an enrichment project, and then today is the day that you get to actually do it, correct?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I'm really excited, and then all of us together collectively get a pizza party. Yay! Yay! So, yes, thank you for letting me put you on the spot. I appreciate it. Can we get it'll let us? All right, Noah. For the last bit of this live, can I get your opinion on your breakfast today? He says no. Can I get a tiger chuff from you? Are too sleepy and content to worry about anything right now, let alone coming up to chuff. Well, Katrina, thank you so much for spending time with us today for this live post. It was pretty special to hang out with these cats, and I hope you enjoyed it too.
Yeah, thank you for bringing me along. It was
Perfect.
quite fun.
Well, I'm think that Noah and Elizabeth are probably going to be enjoying the warmer weather today and hang out here for a while, even with all the snow melt, and we're going to be off.